Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. This is going to be the final part of this challenge for the base game. So, yeah, we'll get into the boss fights and stuff. Just so y'all know where I'm at though in the challenge fully, I am almost done with the DLC. I'm on the last one. I have one more base to go. Alright, so let's talk about this boss fight here. The Electro and Vulture boss fight. I'm gonna be honest, this boss fight was not much of a challenge. Mostly because really all you have to do is use webs to web them up and then attack them. I got really lucky with Vulture, just letting me hit him a lot, so that was nice. Yeah, not much of a challenge with this boss fight, but we'll get to other things.
This relationship. Time to do some damage. Spider-Man! I must break you. You got it! You got my joke! I'm so happy I can almost stop fighting! Almost! Gotta be honest, liked it better when you two were loners. Amazing what a little teamwork can achieve, ain't it?
The vigor of youth, the wisdom of experience, a fine pairing.
Just like oil and water, sure.
He doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, we got this! Again, hate to be the pessimist, but I don't think you guys are assessing this situation accurately. One down, one to go. How many times have we done this dance, Adrian? A dozen? 2 dozen?
Once too many. Tonight will be your last waltz.
Trying to finish him off.
Alright, so this boss fight. Now, obviously I kind of have to break my rules because I do have to use not necessarily throwables but interactables, and that kind of is against, well, the rules kind of. But in this case it's kind of a have to. When Scorpion comes in here though, he becomes a little bit of a pain in the ass because for some reason he doesn't get webbed up with 6 webs like he does in the little trippy acid trip mission, you know? So that kind of sucks, but it's fine, I guess. I mean, it's fine, but it's like kind of annoying because it threw me off. I did end up dying because of it, but you know. But since I'm here, I want to talk about the DLC and how the videos are going to work, because I'm going to have 2 videos. Originally I planned on 1, but I didn't realize how much the DLC would be difficult. I was like only worried about the minigun guys. I did not worry about anything else. Turns out I should have been worried about a lot more than I thought with the DLC. So the first video is going to be like the last video I did for this, so the second part, which is non-commentary because there's nothing for me to add, so I'm not going to just voice over my close calls. The only problem is, compared to that video, the first DLC video is probably going to be only times that I die because I did not realize how hard it was going to be. And this thing that sucks about it is that I had to play some of the base game midway through the DLC because you need the electric webs to fucking use an electric panel in one of the bases. So that kind of wasted my time a little bit, but it was fine. And if there's anything the challenge of the DLC has taught me, it's that I should never split the DLC up from the base game ever. I should never restart just for the DLC because fucking hell. It fucking hate Screwball. Ooh, man, I can't wait to talk about that shit because it pissed me the fuck off. You could tell there were times where I died where I either just didn't give a fuck or was way too exhausted. I was mad. Nothing in the base game made me more mad than the Screwball challenges and the fucking bases. The bases are fine though compared to the Screwball challenges because the Screwball challenges actually made me break my rules. I literally can't, like, there's like one combat one that I was able to do without breaking the rules. It sucks. And I hate her. I hope when Insomniac makes Carnage in their universe, I hope they put Screwball in a room with Carnage because holy shit. Fucking hell. I fucking hate her. She pissed me off. You actually have to see what I mean because, But that's all I gotta say about that.
We failed because of you, Guardian. You will know the pain this suit can cause.
Try it, Red Menace. Hell, maybe I'll just pull you out of the suit myself. Piece by piece. Starting to feel like I don't even need to be here. You guys want to sort this out yourselves?
Whining. I will squash Bug myself.
Oh, Scorp, love you, but you do know it's rude to cut in, right? What were you gonna do if I didn't show up? Beg him to give up?
Yes, Guardian, that is exactly what I would have done.
Ah, like an old married couple you do. have a name yet? Scary Six? Dirty Half Dozen? How about we murdered Spider-Man and used his corpse for a blanket? Sick.
Target, please! You embarrassed yourself!
Get him, you idiot!
Get him! Drop down and help drop!
Guys, please! There's plenty of me to go around!
Getting Gargan! I will squash bug myself!
We could just stop now, you know. I won't tell anybody.
And leave your skull uncrushed? There is fun in that!
So this is my last death of the entire base game. And it's funny because I got distracted by those goblin masks right here. You see those? Because I'd never have seen those before. So I saw them, I was like, oh, interesting. And then I kind of just was like looking at them for like a solid like 10 seconds or something. And then yeah, that happened. That kind of sucks. That's a bad death, but honestly, I can only blame myself for that one. I don't know why I got caught up looking in the goblin. I guess I just thought it was like a cool detail there. But yeah, I basically died because I was looking at the scenery. Alright, the Martin Lee mission. Now, I again, honestly, just like Vulture and Electro, this boss fight was really nothing. Like, it was just really easy and simple. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. And about the other Martin Lee boss fight in the last video, because there was no commentary, I really don't see much to say about it either. I mean, it's kind of just simple. I feel like if you die on that boss fight in the train, I feel like you have to suck at video games because it is genuinely the easiest boss fight ever. It is so simple. It's just read and do. It's common sense. It is common sense. But for some reason, I have seen people struggle on that train fight for some reason. I don't know why. It is simple. But yeah. Anyway, this boss fight was rather easy. To be fair, most of the boss fights were easier than I thought. I think it might have something to do with the extra damage, which is, you know, why I'm kind of excited to do Spider-Man 2, because it's a little bit more balanced for the challenge. It makes it a little bit more harder, but also you have the parry system. But yeah, the boss fights for this are just kind of very easy. Well, I'm saying that now, but the DLC boss fights could be a problem. Miles Morales is going to be definitely problematic in terms of it's going to make me probably break my rules because a few of them suck. Only the Rhino ones though, but yeah. I like the Spider-Man 2 ones, I think I can really do good at because of the parry. God, the parry makes a huge difference in gameplay. I just really have to point that out. It really does. But yeah.
Osborn is the villain, not me!
Fight it, Martin! You can walk away!
No! Osborn must suffer!
I know you can beat the demon, Martin!
Beat the demon? I am the demon!
This is a big demon. Big demon.
You and Osborn will share a grave! Enough! This will all be over soon.
I sure hope so.
My will is stronger than yours!
We'll see about that. Can't give up. He's almost down.
Alright, here's the final boss fight.
Time, please.
So, this boss fight unfortunately did make me break a rule because when he climbs up on the tower, you do have to throw an item at him. Because he's, I don't know, it just, you have to for some reason. I don't know why, but I did. It's alright. I mean, if the game forces me to do it, then I don't count it as breaking a rule necessarily because I'm kind of forced to, but
You've already done enough.
yeah. This boss fight was actually pretty fun to do with the challenge. You know, it required a bit of technique. I think a big problem that these boss fights fall into, or a trap that these boss fights fall into, is that they're so easy when you just swing around. And that's something the swinging around thing actually helped me learn a technique in the DLC, which I'll explain probably when we get there or whatever. But yeah, they're nice, real nice technique. But yeah, I feel like the boss fights just become infinitely easier because of the whole swinging around. But yeah, this boss fight wasn't that bad. I mean, the hardest boss fight by far was definitely Taskmaster in this game. There's no doubt in my mind. If I had to rank like the top 3 hardest boss fights, Taskmaster is definitely 1. Tombstone is 2, mostly because I did not expect, you know, how difficult that second phase, or the second phase. It was the second phase. I wasn't expecting how hard that second phase was. And I'd say Rhino and Scorpion, mostly because Scorpion caught me so off guard with how many webs it takes Like I don't know how much it took. It probably took like 12 or something, which, you know, is not bad, but it definitely caught me off guard.
Gotta move. People are dying! They need the anti-serum now!
I will cure the city after I bring down Osborn!
Let me save the city! Then we can do whatever you want!
I already know what I want! Now get out of my way before I really hurt you!
Give me the anti-serum, and I promise Osborn will face charges!
Liar! Just like Osborn! Nothing but lies!
What happened to the man who wanted to help people?
The weakling! The loser! Enough of this! What are you... Such a disappointment. Parker.
Alright, so that's it for this, for the base game. Pretty fun challenge. So in total we have 32 deaths. When I get to the final game, I will take all the deaths from each game and put them together. So I already know that this number is probably going to be at least 100 by the time I'm done, because I'm pretty sure it's probably already actually 100, and I haven't even finished the DLC yet, but, you know, that's okay. The DLC fucking sucks. The DLC is so unbalanced for this challenge, actually. It's not even funny. But yeah, I am excited to, I'm excited for y'all to see the DLC stuff, because it is kind of funny. I mean, if y'all had my audio, if I was recording my commentary for this shit, y'all would be fucking laughing at my ass for how mad I'm getting, because, like, I would actually lose my mind. To be fair, there are some bullshit moments where you get hit, and it's like, okay, but I had just dodged. Like, that's a big problem I have with this game. Is that if you dodge a little too early, even just like a little too early, and try dodging again once, like, okay, so you dodge too early, like right before they decide to throw a punch. You dodge, then they decide to throw a punch right after you had done it. Like midway through the dodging, they decide to throw a punch. And if you try to dodge again, you'll still get hit for some reason. It's bullshit. And then in the DLC, I also had the situation where I was behind two enemies, yeah, and another enemy goes to punch me, and somehow he doesn't punch the other two motherfuckers, but he punches me. That makes no sense whatsoever. Why? Couldn't tell you. Don't know why he got to hit me like that, but that's okay. It's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, this game, like the combat's a little for this challenge, but that's okay. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Can't wait to see y'all in the last DLC video. Bye.